Hello everyone! It's been a while since I've been here, and I don't know if you can tell or not, but something is different. This is phase 1 of my hair. It took me a while to say that. So excited! Next month, I will be taking you guys on a journey of a lifetime, which involves my hair. This side. I kind of feel like I look like Banquo. If you've read Macbeth and seen the movie, then you know what I'm talking about. But I like it. It's nice and light, I definitely needed this. It looks so much healthier because my hair was atrocious, like split end central, like snarls, and just, it was horrendous. So this is just going to be like a vlog, I suppose, of like what my week has been like. So let's start off with, I had a snow day. It started off with an hour delay, and then it became a 2-hour delay. And I thought that they weren't going to cancel because I had a concert that day. This was Wednesday. And the reason why they canceled was because we had ice underneath the snow that was falling. So the roads were slippery or whatever, but by 1 o'clock it was okay out, like the sun was out and it wasn't too bad. But they canceled the concert, which means that it's now Monday, which is kind of a scary thought because we only have that one day. Let me just start off by saying, my high school orchestra, we're not that great. We have like 5 fabulous players, and the rest of us are terrible. I'm one of those people that are just terrible. But the teachers of the band and chorus and orchestra did not get together and decide like what tempo they would teach us our combined song at. So we learned it at different tempos, which means that it's a complete disaster. So the orchestra plays slower than the band. So the band plays 10 times faster than the orchestra, and the chorus sings 20 times faster than the band. So it's just a mess. So the orchestra was forced to speed up. Like, we literally had a day to, like, not even... It was just a disaster. I think my teacher lost her mind. She was, like, going crazy. I mean, I would too, but it's just bonkers, and my computer is possessed. Like, it keeps closing my windows for some strange odd reason. So, because Wednesday was canceled, I was looking out my window because somebody pulled up to my house. I don't know who it is. Oh well, let's just continue on. So I only had to get through Thursday. So I had Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. But before I get to Thursday, let me just tell you. Tuesday, okay? I had dance like I do every Tuesday. I have dance Monday, Tuesday, Saturday. Mondays and Tuesdays I have dance 5:30 to 7. Saturdays I have it 12 to 1:30. So, this girl I dance with, we'll call her Blue. No, we'll call her Red because she makes me red in the face with anger. So, Red decides to just show up whenever she pleases. So she didn't go to dance on Monday, so she came on Tuesday, and she was late to top it off. So, the first thing Red did to set me off was ask me, why do you have toe shoes if you don't go on toe? And I said, why do you care? Typically, I'm not like that with her. I just give her an answer and go on my way. Like, a pleasant answer. But I've been telling her for the past year why I don't go on toe. And she's just one of those individuals that nags you until you answer her, even if it's like a sensitive topic, which she did to my dance teacher, and that really irritated me. And that's kind of the reason why I'm still mad at her. But, so after that, we have to lift my dance teacher, just 2 girls, myself and another dancer. We have to lift my dance teacher in the air for the end of our ballet, and it's not easy when you have arms with no strength in them. Yeah. So she decided to have an outburst and say, oh my god, how hard is it to lift her? She's like, 90 pounds. And she's like, I'm sorry, but it's just like so annoying. Like, seriously, how hard is it to lift her? I can lift her myself. So I'm like, well, would you like to switch places then? And the girl who lifts my dance teacher with me was like, it's not as easy as it looks because we have you 2 in our way, so we can't like pick her up. I was this close to... I wanted to go ballistic on her like a bat out of hell, I'm telling you. And so after that, I didn't converse with her. I think I had to leave shortly after that. I was just... Come on, Cameron. I was just really mad at her. Okay, so moving on from that. Thursday. I think it was Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday. I was having a bad day. I failed gym, which means my grade is going to be even lower than it was last marking period overall. I didn't even make honor roll last marking period, and I was devastated. I can only imagine. I mean, it's just like, it's getting to the point where I'm starting to not care anymore. So annoying. it's getting to the point where I am starting to not care anymore because it feels like there's nothing that I can do and that I should just give up. So that's like how I'm feeling at this point. And this is the last year I have to raise my GPA, and that adds on to the stress. And it's going to be crazy. And I don't know, I'm starting to get a little nervous because, I mean, GPA-wise, I'll be fine for the college that I want to apply to, but at the same time, I'm not going to be satisfied with anything lower than honor roll because that's what I'm used to getting. It's what I strive for. And, you know, I work so hard to get my main classes up, and then I go down in other classes. I'm failing orchestra again, like I did last semester. That's what really brought me down, let me tell you. And I used to love orchestra, like 5th, 6th, and 7th. 8th grade I liked it because of the teacher. But now it's just like stress, and the teacher, she just has no respect at all. She'll call you out in front of people. She doesn't care about your feelings. She doesn't understand, like, if you have an issue with a student, you converse with the student when there's nobody else around because that's just a respectful thing to do. She doesn't understand that. And that's what really bothers me. And I was contemplating dropping it this year and not doing it next year because it's bringing my grade down, and it's not going to look good if I'm failing. But at the same time, it'll look good if I have that extracurricular activity on there because, let's face it, I'm a pretty bland person. I really don't volunteer anywhere because I'm so busy with dance and then orchestra and school, and it's just crazy. So, moving on, back to what I was touching on. I mean, that's why I had a bad day. So, I came home knowing that this thing was waiting for me. For those of you who are subscribed to my other channel, my paranormal channel where I post my dream vlogs and such, I touched a little bit on how I love Ghost Adventures. They're amazing. They're like the only paranormal show that I really like other than, what's it called? It's the one show on Sci-Fi with John Zaffis. Haunted Collector, that's it. I love that show. I just wish there was a little more like investigation part of it, but it's still a good show. So Zach Bagans wrote another book, and I didn't read the first one. I'm thinking about getting it. Obviously not soon because I have way too much stuff that I have to worry about before I can purchase a book. Needless to say, I finished it in one day. It was just an amazing read. There are 265 pages, and it's just amazing. There's humor in it. It's not just all sad and, like, paranormal based. Like, it's about his life, his fans, and okay. So, I was screwing around one day, I think, maybe not this week, but last week, and my hair was tucked into my shirt, the shirt I'm wearing actually right now, and I was looking at the length, and I was kind of digging it, but I don't like having short hair. Like, I would always get bobs like this, and it would just look terrible because I have a freaking chunky face and humongous chin. I mean, it would look okay when I was younger and 1,000 pounds lighter, but now that I'm older and I am bigger, it doesn't look as good on me, personally. I mean, other people think it looks good, but I am insecure about that. So, I keep my hair long if I can. My hair was, like, right above my butt crack, needless to say. And I lost, like, this much dead stuff. You can't really, like, that's a lot. That's a lot. But in one of these chapters, I'm not going to give out a whole lot because it's a good book and you guys should buy it. I got it for $26.98 on Amazon. He has a limited supply of autographed copies in his on his online Reaper store. So I think he posted the link on his Twitter, so if you go follow him on Twitter, you might be able to find it, or you can just look up Zach Bagans' Reaper store. And they're $44.95, I believe, for an autographed copy. Anyways, he had a deviated septum, so it was hard for him to breathe, so he wanted to correct it, so it was easier for him to breathe or whatever. So he went to go get plastic surgery on his nose, and to keep from backing out of the surgery, he figured he'd pay ahead of time, so he'd be less likely to back out. So I kind of did the same thing with my haircut. I booked my appointment, like, 2 days after I decided I decided Wednesday that I wanted to get my haircut, for sure. And then I called that day, made my appointment for Friday, 2 days after, so that I couldn't back out. And I had pictures. And, I mean, the people at the salon were really helpful. Like, the girl who did my hair, I was actually friends with growing up. She's a few years older than me. She's 18, and I believe she's 18. So she's like a few years older than me. But, she was consulting with the hairdresser that was doing my mom's hair. And I felt that was really professional, and I actually was glad because it's good to get multiple opinions. So, I mean, I was originally going to get curtain bangs, like Cameron Diaz had, but first we had her do the angle, and I really liked how that looked. So that's what I went with. And she didn't do, like, the layers like my picture had, but I'm glad that she didn't because I like the way it looks now, and it looks like it has body. I mean, of course, I slept in curls. So after brushing out the friggin' uncurly curls, this is what it looks like. I did try to curl my hair earlier, and that was a fail. I'm just so used to straightening my hair. And on top of that, my hair doesn't like to hold curls, so I don't know. My inspiration was Lily Collins because I loved her hair. And I actually was going to get it shorter than what it is now. I was going to get it like here maybe, which is like a quarter or half an inch shorter than what it is. And I'm glad she did it a little bit longer for my sake because I would have been mad at myself if I did go shorter. So, yeah. I'm glad it didn't chicken out. I definitely needed it. It's healthier. I mean, I could still kind of put it up in a ponytail. I mean, it's a little bit difficult, but when I had a bob, like, my ponytail was like this long. This long, like, from this to this, like that long. And I would cry every day because I couldn't do anything with my hair, and it was just horrible. I would cry literally every day. That was 8th grade. I decided to cut my hair, and I got a bob right before my 8th grade field trip, and I was just insecure the whole time because it's hot down in Maryland and DC, which is where we went. And I have, like, an insecurity, like, I don't like to have my hair up anymore. Like, I like to have my neck covered for, I don't know, it's just a personal thing. So, what was I gonna say? Is there anything else that happened to me? This is like 16 minutes, and I can't upload anything more than 15 minutes. So we're gonna, like, speed it up. Okay, so that is all for my ranting, I suppose. Thanks for watching this video. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't already, and go check out my other channels. Grotesque Seneca and Larry Seneca, and I have another one that's just Kirsten Seneca, which is like my author-ish channel, writer channel, the channel that I'm going to use for whenever I have time to film videos like that for that. Okay, I'm just rambling. Bye, guys.